Hello everyone, my name is Gideon Handani Kansil and I will explain you about my hometown, Tarakan City. Tarakan City. The name Tarakan is believed to be derived from the Tidung language, an ethnic subgroup of the Borneo Dayaks who are the original inhabitants of the island. Tarakan consists of two words, Tarak meaning meeting place and Ngakan meaning to eat. The name was coined because Tarakan was originally considered a meeting place for sailors and traders to eat, rest, and sell their catches. Located just across the border from Sabah in Malaysia, the city and island of Tarakan was previously known as an oil producer during the Dutch East Indies. The city played a strategic role during World War II and was one of the Japanese targets early in the war, covering 250.80 km per square and 406.53 km per square of surrounding waters. The city sits on an island of the same name, although Tarakan is just a small swampy island. Its presence played an important role in World War II in the Pacific. Tarakan was targeted by the Japanese for two reasons: please, its rich oil fields and strategic location as an airbase to launch further attacks. In the First Battle of Tarakan on January 11 to 12, 1942, the Japanese invasion fleet defeated the Dutch and took control of Tarakan. The Allies were finally captured in Tarakan after the second battle on May 1 to June 21, 1945, at the behest of veterans of the Australian 26th Brigade Group. Next, the traditional food, we call it ikan tipis. Ikan tipis is one of the typical processed food of the Tarakan community in East Kalimantan. It is called ikan tipis because pepija fish are caught, halved, and dried in the sun. Tin fish is one of the livelihoods of Tarakan residents. Because this type of fish is found in the waters of Tarakan Island, fresh fish caught beforehand is halved and then washed with fresh water. Next, the fish is coated with spices or sprinkled with salt. The seasoning is a mixture of crushed brown sugar, garlic, coriander, and pepper. Then the seasoned fish is placed in a drying place made of wire similar to, to a sand sifter, 2 meters long and 1.5 meters wide. The drying time under the scorching sun is estimated to last for a whole day. When dried in the sun, the fish will turn yellow to brown in color. For the duration of drying under the hot sun, it is estimated to be done for a whole day. When dried, the fish will turn yellow to brown in color. The fish is usually made into processed food or souvenirs. Next, the traditional dance, Tari Leleng. Tari Leleng is a folk art of the Dayak Kenya tribe in the interior of East Kalimantan. There are several properties used in Leleng dance. This dance tells the story of Utan Along, which is the name for an orphan girl who is worried because her lover has left and has not returned. Spinning around symbolize indecision as well as people who are confused and then patching. So does Utan Along. That is why it is called leleng. Properties used in leleng dance From East Kalimantan in its performance, Leleng dance will usually be accompanied by Leleng songs that tell the story of Utan Alok. And next, the folk song Babilin Yaduyak. Babilin Yaduyaki, which means is Indonesian the message of grandparents. The means that every young person must always remember the advice of their ancestors, be humble and resilient in everything. Still ringing in the elders' mind, when I was a child in the village, this Babylon songs was often sung by Tidung people during rice harvest time. To reduce the fatigue of working, usually each person or group sings cheerfully by taking turns or reciprocating songs. No wonder the Tidung people, wherever they are, they never forget their village, always maintaining solidity together in the frame of the unitary states of Republic of Indonesia. North Kalimantan itself, the Tidung people are spread across 4 regencies and 1 city. Next, the tourist attraction, Baloi Adat dan Budaya Tidung. Cultural tourism destination in the form of traditional house in Tarakan City are the Tidung Hall of Adat and Culture and Baloi Adat Mayo. Both offer the same appeal for domestic and foreign tourists, especially for admirers of history, culture, and architecture. There are 5 buildings in one complex. Balai Unot, Middle House, is the main building located in the center. Based on the philosophy of the Tidung tribe, Balai Unot is the first room to be built when building a house. It functions as the main room, dining room, kitchen, as well as a gathering place for all family members. Inside Balai Unot, there are knickknacks that are commonly used in Tidung wedding ceremonies. The Balai Adat and Budaya Tidung is located on Say Sesayap Street, Kampung Enam Village, East Tarakan. This traditional house was built by Haji Mokhtar Basri Idris as the customary head of the Tidung tribe in 2004. Then in 2006, Balai Mayo was inaugurated by the governor of East Kalimantan. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.